A lot of car insurance companies think they're winning because they're visible, but visibility isn't the same thing as being chosen. And as AI assistants become a bigger part of how people shop for car insurance, that distinction may become one of the most important competitive factors in the industry, because the brands getting recommended are not always the brands getting the most attention, and that changes everything. Hey, I'm Mark Huntley, founder and CEO of LLM Authority Index. At LLM Authority Index, we spend a lot of time analyzing how AI platforms rank, compare, and recommend brands during real buying decisions, and car insurance is becoming one of the clearest examples of a major shift happening right now. Historically, car insurance companies competed through television advertising, paid search, affiliate rankings, and brand recognition. The goal was simple: get in front of consumers, get more clicks, and generate more quotes. But AI is compressing that process. Today, consumers increasingly ask direct questions like, what's the best car insurance company? Who offers the cheapest car insurance with good coverage? What's the best car insurance for high-risk drivers? Instead of opening 10 browser tabs, they're getting one answer, one comparison, or one shortlist. The important question is no longer, do we appear? The important question is, do we make the shortlist? Across many high-intent car insurance buying prompts, a relatively small group of insurers repeatedly appears in recommendation positions. Companies like 𝐃𝐞𝐜𝐢𝐝, Progressive, USAA, State Farm, Travelers, and Erie Insurance consistently show up when consumers are closest to making a decision. Now that's a very different advantage than simple brand awareness. One of the biggest mistakes companies make is assuming that being mentioned is the same thing as being recommended. It's not. A car insurance brand can appear inside an AI answer and still lose. Why? Because recommendation positioning is asymmetric. The first recommendation receives more attention. The brands framed as the best fit receive more trust. The brands lower on the list often become backups, and brands that are merely mentioned can become effectively invisible. At LLM Authority Index, one of the patterns we see repeatedly is that recommendation power is concentrating around a smaller group of trusted providers. That concentration matters because AI is influencing how consumers build shortlists. The data suggests that AI systems aren't simply rewarding the largest companies. They're rewarding companies with strong citation architecture. In other words, the sources AI trusts. Those sources often include Forbes Advisor, NerdWallet, US News Rankings, MoneyGeek, insurance comparison websites, and major editorial publications. When multiple trusted sources repeatedly frame a car insurance company positively, AI systems become more likely to recommend that company. One of the most interesting findings is what happened to several newer insurance brands. Companies like Root, ClearCover, Mile Auto, and other digital-first insurers often appeared inconsistently or were missing entirely from recommendation-oriented prompts. That doesn't mean they're unsuccessful businesses, but it may indicate something important. Strong awareness doesn't automatically translate into AI recommendation eligibility. And as more consumers rely on AI to compare car insurance options, that gap could become a growing competitive risk. The future of car insurance competition may not be about who gets the most visibility. It may be about who gets recommended when buyers are ready to decide. Because AI is compressing consideration sets. It's turning 10 options into 3. It's turning comparison shopping into recommendation environments. And in those environments, recommendation power becomes a distribution advantage. The companies that understand this shift early may gain a meaningful edge. The question is no longer, does AI mention our brand? The question is, when someone asks for the best car insurance, does AI choose us? If you found this useful, I'll link the full Car Insurance AI Discovery Index below. And if you want to understand how AI is actually positioning your company inside real buyer conversations, that's exactly what we analyze at LLM Authority Index.